My name is Trevor Smith. TrevorSmith. I am 21 years old and currently live in Provo, Utah, attending Brigham Young University. But this is my home, San Clemente, California. Yes, I know what you're thinking. I grew up in paradise. You're right, I did. I love San Clemente. So many parts of it are synonymous to home for me now, whether it be the perpetual sunshine, wet, heavy air, or waves on the sand. Even its quirks have become a part of me now. The usual bookends to my childhood and adolescence, such as a mission in Chile and the beginning of my studies, have taken me away from my home and forced me to reevaluate my identity and to grow. While I love Provo, Utah and the south of Chile, I don't feel like they're home to me. This new feeling of being out of place came to a climax when I lived in New York City for a semester with other BYU students. The huge buildings and crowds were exciting but foreign to me. I often longed for the feeling of belonging that I feel in California. I was surprised by how I felt on the Smith farm in Palmyra. Somehow, visiting the home of my ancestral parents, Joseph Smith Sr. and Lucy Mack Smith, I felt at home. At first, I thought maybe the soft wind and rustling grass simply reminded me of the ocean breeze and crashing waves of San Clemente, but I felt confused about why I felt at home in a place so far from where I grew up. I thought about how I felt a lot that day, and as I walked down the paths the Smiths walked to and from the Sacred Grove and other parts of the farm, I realized that I felt at home because I could trace the primary things I like about myself back to the values that Joseph Smith Sr. and Lucy Mack Smith taught to their children, values especially evident in the lives and ministries of the prophet Joseph Smith Jr. and his brother, my great-grandfather, Hiram Smith. I love how the Smiths taught their children the importance of learning. They surely taught them to question and rationalize and think about what they believed and why they believed it. I know these principles have not only been the foundation of my personal testimony, but the reason Joseph Smith Jr. knew he could ask of God when he needed to know. The Smiths taught their children to uphold what they knew was right, even if this challenged the status quo. Their examples gave Joseph Smith Jr. the courage to be a witness of his testimony. I know that their examples have given me the courage to always stand up for what I know is right. I know now, after feeling at home in Palmyra, that I am who I am in large part because of the examples, teachings, and actions of my ancestors, Joseph Smith Sr. and Lucy Mack Smith. I want to honor them by always learning, questioning, and thinking, and firmly standing up for what I believe. I hope to live up to their legacy, and that by doing so, no matter where I am, I can feel at home.